loves his gunpla underneath the summer sun. Building with Yoshi, it's a hobby full of fun. Colors fly together, robots rising tall and grand. With each new creation, they explore an endless land. Gundam shining bright as chats keep rolling strong. Taco shares his wisdom with the friendly sing-along. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Yoshi's got the paints, making art that truly close. Spinning tales of battles where the universe rose. Piece by little piece, teaching everything they know. Questions get answered, happiness is set to go. The camera's flashing bright, capturing each moment's grace. Building dreams in plastic, smiles on every face. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you. Come and join the live stream, where building's never routine. Taco's got the rhythm, Yoshi's got the beat. We'll learn together, where passion and skill meet. Build your dreams, piece by piece. Join the fun, never cease. Taco and Yoshi, guiding through. Gunpla joy for me and you.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Relaxing. I am Taco, it's great to have you. We are in the middle of the Master Grade Sazabi Verka. Right now we're working on the waist. We started it yesterday. Looks pretty nice so far. The waist has a little bit of a, at least the front skirt has a little bit of a pull-out action, which really reveals some little metal and an extra small booster on each side. So there we go with that. And now we work on some other pieces. Looking to see, I think it's the back we work on next. Yeah, I think the side skirts come much later in the build. All right, so we'll get started now. Let's see, we need B1, which that is not that. We need B1. Hey, Brian, great to see you. R1 and R2. Let's see how this goes. So we need of R1, that's this side, we need 10. We gotta do 2 of these, so let's see here. Where's 10? 10's right here. It's just bad and used my single blade nippers to cut it off the runner, but it's not that big of a deal for that piece. And 14, we got this one here. In fact, we have both of them from this one. So we pull this. I got it. Give me one. Oh, the marker is right in front of me. Excellent. So we got that for this. R210. This one. Wow, that's an upset. If I've ever seen one. And we need 9. 999. So, hope everyone's had a good weekend so far. Nothing too interesting with me. Just figuring out what I'm going to be building next for the channel. Few options, but we still got a ways off, I believe. I think this build's going to take us quite a bit longer with the pace I'm going here. Okay. Once I cut these out, I'm going to have to apply a little bit of our chrome to cover spots that where the runner was attached to the gate. Give it the look, the one, make it look like one whole chrome piece. Not what's with these 3 blotches? All right, so let's paint those real quick. Hey, John, great to see you. Break out our liquid chrome marker. Find the tiny one here. It's 1-3. There we go. Fine tip, 1 millimeter. It says fine tip, but it's very much not a fine tip. Just paint over that. Maybe cover some spots that didn't have any on it. And our final spot right there. So we got that one. Just got to paint the area for this one. And this is just covering the spots where the gate was at. And it doesn't even have to look too crisp because we can say it is we could say it's been in use and encountered damage or something like that, or wear and tear. Applying water decals on the calibarn and lost one already. I'm guessing you purchased water slide decals because I don't think that one came with water slides. You must have got those special for it. In fact, I remember the calibarn did not have like barely any stickers. It always sucks when you lose one, especially when you lose one and it's like one that there's another one on the other side to try and make it match. That's the worst. And you search everywhere, and then like half a day later, you see that it's like attached to your elbow. At least that's happened to me. All right, let's see here. This goes like this. I'm going to take this, put that on there, and then we put this on. And then we'll fully press it all down. There we go. We have one booster. Now let's get the other booster. I'm doing the decals right now on the Sky Defender, and that is a lot of work. I'm not even going to do all of them, and it still is a lot of work. All right, we got these 2 up here. Now just one of these, apparently. Let's see here. Start with this. From B1, we need nothing. From R2, we need 14. And there's supposed to be 2 14s right here. We're going to have to break out our chrome pen again. This will be the last time we probably need it for today, depending how fast we get through this. All right. So pull out that chrome pen again. Let's see here. Which one is this one? R1. We don't need R1. And then we just need N and B2. So we need N3. There we go. That's all we need from that one currently. And then we need B29. So you go flying. Yep. Knew it would if I didn't hold it down. There we go. Let's cut these chrome ones again. Nice and flush as much as possible because we can't really sand this without making a giant muck of everything. Okay, we got those. Oops. And those. All right, break out the marker. No, we'll break out the marker once it's on the piece. We should be able to get away with that. This one's attached in a weird way. All right, that's good. And get the other one over here. I wonder, was I not supposed to cut that little bit off? I don't think it matters very much. All right. Then we got that one. Nice and smooth. Then we got these yellow ones to cut. And the only reason we're not sanding these is there's no real point in sanding this stuff. All right. And so these go on like so. Let's put both of them on and try to move them in places that we can paint it all. There we go. There we go. Just a little. And that. And so look at this one all cleaned up. There's that. And that. There we go. Now we need that N again. So if anyone has any questions, please always remember you're free to ask. Always love questions. 8. So, and 9. It's on the other side. And then we need N10. The brown paneling looks good on yellow now that I've used it. Yeah, it really does, I think, look better than the gray or this or the black. I think the gray and the black are too bold for it. That's just my opinion. I will have to sand that down. I'll sand down all three of those. And yeah, all three of these. These I'm going to probably use the razor for. Pick out our handy dandy little razor. Just kind of move that down. Round that off. There we go. Same with this side. There we go. And this side. That side looks good. This one has the chunk. Just making sure I'm going with the rest of the piece. And I think we're good on that. I'm not going to go crazy on it. It's not in a spot that I think is really going to show. Water slides look best, but they're so tedious to put on. But they're also, I feel, some of the most forgiving. You can really move them around, where the others you can't really move around. So there's plus and minuses to them. Takes forever just to do one. There we go. Now let's see how we do this. Got this piece goes like this. Goes like this, like so. And then this goes in there, like so. Followed by this. Wow, that really just snapped in, didn't it? This could go up and down. And right now it's saying go down. All right. Now we got A1 and more ends to cut out. Let's get the A11 and A10 cut out first. Some of these really snap. I think it's the plastic or the paint that's on this plastic that really makes it kind of, I don't want to say brittle because it's not brittle. It's just real snappish, I guess would be the word. And two is this big one here. Making sure not to cut anything I'm not supposed to cut. Be real nice if it showed like, hey, don't cut this. And that goes with that. And then we got this one. massive pieces. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter, but it still really shines out. All right, with these metal pieces, it's cut and done, unfortunately, so you can't really sand these bad boys. So otherwise, it just leaves a black mark because they are just coated pieces instead of full on injected with that color. So that's one area you see a nub mark at. There we go. That one cut off. This one cut off. This one here. This one here. That's a big one. I think that's all of them. We'll cut everything out then, sand what we can. I think there's going to be a lot less sanding on this stream. Well, I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. We may even finish the waste today. I wasn't sure if we'd finish that today or on Monday. It's going to be close. Because it really takes us time to get through steps now with the sand, all the sanding we do. All right, let's get sanding. Once again, I'm just going to use the razor. It's not the red pieces. I'm kind of saving for the sand sponges for this part. Make sure everything's smooth. It's got that little bit right there. There we go. A little bit there. That looks good. A little bit left on this one. Let's see. No, not quite there. Sorry, I'm not as talkative this one. I don't know. I wasn't really prepared to talk much. Oh, Bandai announced its next perfect grade that's going to have as the exclusive Premier Band on the Premier Bandai site, and it is, drum roll please, the blue frame Astray. Astray. Boo! It's a plain old blue Astray. So far, the only thing I've heard people be excited about is that it had a bazooka. That wasn't with the red Astray. La-di-da. If you're gonna make me pay 200 something for an Astray, it better be a good one. Bet. We have some decent blue Astrays. They're not exactly my favorite. I think I do prefer the blue, or I mean, I prefer the red Astray over the blue one. Even though I think I like the color of the blue better, but blue seems to have more better editions that I enjoy. Come on. Sand down. Just a little bit there. Not much. So yeah, that's the big. And then they also announced recently an expansion B pack for the Master Grade Narrative Verka C pack. So now you'll have a B pack. You can now do a B pack edition. All right. We're looking at like that, and this goes like that. Okay. And 11 goes like so. It's the same thing on this side. It goes like this. And like so. All right, so we got those. Now we're putting it all together. Looks like this goes like this. And this goes like how? Oh, I see. Okay. This goes over on this side, like so. That's nice and flush. And now slide a bit. Right? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. Making sure I get it in the right spots. So that's supposed to be the back. How come this one does not go out as much? Hmm. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Okay. Let's see here. Now we G, N, and I. This is N. 11. And we're going to need 12 for the other side. So let's just, we'll once again just pull everything off what's left. And then the end runner is done. For what was pretty much a full runner, we got through it. And now we need G and I. There's a couple things here to find it. That's F. That's G. And this should be I. Yep. So I4. Hey, 13 Keys. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good, sir. And then we need G6. I think I added ASMR to the hashtags in the description because of you guys yesterday recommending it. I think I gave in and added it to the hashtags. I'm still horrible at cutting on camera. All right, we'll cut these down and then we'll start sanding them. And then we'll be close to, well, we still got a few steps to go. I was jumping ahead of myself a little bit there. All right. Take these nice and slow. I don't like how that one cut. Not a big fan of that one either. What is a big piece that will show? I am not happy with any of those cuts. All right, we got that side cut. Let's get this side cut, and then we can start sanding. And I think today we're going to use the sand sponges. It's a big piece. You're going to see it's a big focal point off the rear end of it. So definitely worth using the sand sponges on it. Not going to worry about these because these are going to get pretty much hidden, but these three definitely sand. So we got our 6 sponges here. We got 400 grit, 600 grit, or 600 grit, 800 grit, 1000, 1500, and 2000. And then we got our balancer buffer. And one nub that's still left on here. All right, let's start sanding. I always try to go only in one direction with these. And don't over sand as you're going to be going through mini grits that will take it down. So there's no need to try and do too much with just one sand sponge. Let them all work in unison to really I say that, and I'm trying to we're gonna actually get the knife out and cut that a little bit because it is a little too high for. A little too high for sanding in that awkward corner. So I'm just real lightly going over it with the knife. Just skimming the top layer. Making sure not to cut into the piece. Just a little bit here more with the grab possible. Sorry if I'm talking too softly. I do that when I'm talking to myself. And while it's out here, this one definitely needs it too. All right. There we go. All right. Now we can start sending that one wherever it is, right here. Get that in. Start sanding that. Once again, we're only going to go over it a couple times. We'll let the other sandpapers do their job as well. Pretty good. Got that. I think that's all of them for that piece. So let's break out the next one. I grabbed a fresh one too, so it should really sand good. Once again, we're only going to go over it so many times because the various grits should slowly take it down just enough. That is pretty good. All right. And this still hurts on my little cut on my thumb. All right, so this one, we're at the 800. And that is pretty much done. A small one down here that I don't think we'll be able to fully sand out, but still looks semi-decent. Actually, that looks actually rather good. Pretty happy with that. And now we can start with the 1,000, the 1,500, and the 2,000, and finally buff. All right. 1,500. One direction. Pretty much always going in the same direction as with the one you started with. The only time you're going to change directions is when you get to the point where you're using the buffer. I'm using the 2,000 a little bit more in this one because it's going to be hard to get it with the buffing block. All right. There we go. I'm just going to take a look at the edges to see how they look so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Let's sand these down. Yeah, we're only going to get through the waist today. We'll finish the waist today, but we're not going to get into the legs. Legs will start tomorrow, it looks like. See, the buffer we can use in any direction. More just really, man, these pieces really claw up the buffer block. These aren't really made for like corners like this. It's made for a little bit thicker areas like we're about to sand. All right. Back to the top of the board. Actually, went back and forth when I shouldn't have. That's good for the initial one. That's good. All right, onto the red. Actually, I'm just going to start sanding the whole the whole piece because at least then it'll give it the same color. All right. There we go. On to this one. Get more in camera view. All right. And this one. There we go. Trying to find a comfortable way of doing this. There is none, but this is probably the most comfortable. All right. Well, it got rid of most of the white, and we'll see how these last three help get it down any further if they do get it down. This one's going to be the one. If it gets it down any further, it'll be this one. Because for being 1,000 grit, it really has a lot of bite to it. All right. Get this spot here. There we go. Onto the green. Horrible at this. All right. That's like this. And finally, the purple. So, still learning sanding techniques and how to best do them. I'm in no way an expert at them. So, nor do I claim to be an expert. I just try to show what I've learned and what I'm learning. And so far, this is what I've learned. Oof. All right. And that's a sharp spot there. It shined up decently. A little bit of scratching, a little bit of fade. Can't complain though. There we go. That one turned out a lot better, that side. Can almost not tell that it was sanded. This one you can tell was sanded a little bit. Still not bad. So let's get this side put together. Shows this. It looks like we're putting to let's pull this out like so. And then, oh, wrong side. pull this out. And this goes like so. And then this goes this way. Yeah, I see. Okay. Interesting. It's not how I thought this would go together. So far, that is how it goes. That goes out, and then it can go in. Slide in. And goes inward like that. Interesting. You got these two rockets back here. And where's this go? It goes up here, like so. All right. This is good, so we can put that on. All right. Now we got to sand this piece. I'm going to do the razor for this one. There we go. The razor always does a decent job, especially if you get the balancer in there. It really smooth things out. There we go. And let's get the other one. Where's the other? Is that the other one? Yeah, because I just sanded that. So that's the other one right here. Nice and smooth. All right. Well, as you can see, that is a lot faster. All right. That goes like so. And these two things go on like so. Let's connect there and there. And bring it like that. And then, hopefully this isn't pushing it. Seems off. Does that look off to you guys? Looks off to me. Like this one's too far out. This, I think it's supposed to be like that. There we go. We'll see. Hopefully these next items will set it apart. We need I again. That's G. Oh, we do need G as well. But okay. I, we need 13 and 15. And I don't think we're going to finish today. We've got a lot of rockets to do, and I'm not going to rush them. So that will be tomorrow's stream, is finishing the rockets and then starting the legs. Okay, that was 13, which goes on this side. There we go. And we are done with this runner. We're starting to make our way through all the runners. We need G5. We're finishing this area over here. And G7. All right, there we go. Got that done. And let's see here. I do want to thank everyone for watching. I haven't done that yet. I forgot to thank everyone for watching, because I do always appreciate that. I do have the affiliate code Taco and Yoshi, just as like it's spelt on the channel, at prexhobby.com, where you get 5% off your first order. And they have some really great prices and sales, especially right now. They have a massive sale going on right now. So if you're looking to buy anything, now is the time to buy from there, in my opinion. I've known a couple people already have, and they're satisfied with what they got. And there's always the donation link if you just want to support the channel directly. Otherwise, what also helps is just hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, hitting the notification button. All of those also support the channel. And hello to those on Twitch. Still fairly new on Twitch, but it is great to have people from Twitch when they show up. I need to do a better job of learning Twitch, but I'm still very much, I've always been a YouTube streamer, so learning Twitch is going to be a little bit of a chore for me. Come on. Don't you want to go down? You too good to go down? Am I going to have to use a red marker on you? I do have that option of a red marker for any egregious white spots. Come on. That's as good as I think it's going to get, without me really scratching this piece up. Problem is it's in an area that flexes a lot. Let's see if that works better. All right, I'm going to have to break out the red paint and paint over a few of the spots. Anything else? I think those are the big ones. All right. Let me grab my red marker. Let me go over that. Bring your finger across it and it kind of just blends in. There we go. That one right there. Just a little bit of the red Gundam marker, and it is gone. It's not an exact match. It's a little bit of a darker red, but it's the closest I'm gonna have. Make sure there's no white spots on this that I need to cover up. Not a fan of that back piece. All right, let's get this one sanded. Balance. So that helps. It helps a little bit, not too much. All right, let's get this little corner spot here. There we go. There we go. So let's get the red marker out again just for any spots that we can find. That one there. A little bit there. All right. Let's get these last two pieces here. I want to thank you all for watching on this Saturday. I know Saturday's probably not the best day to stream. You know, got things to do with family and friends, and sometimes I do as well. But I also find it to usually be at least a semi good time to stream. Maybe not today. I don't know. I'm still working on my streaming schedule. Part of the problem is it's football season too, so that hurts my Monday evening show, and college football hurts my Saturday show. So I don't know. Still figuring it out. Not a big deal. People watch when they can watch. This is probably one of the more boring streams I've done. Not really showing any new techniques. Not really talking much. It's kind of a build day for me, just how it ended up being. We all have those days. All right, last piece here for today. There we go. There we go. Those are two big ones, if I remember correctly. Oh, and then this one. There's that large one right here. That is a large one. Feel like I'm breaking all my sanding rules by going too fast. Oh, let's see here. All right, there's that. Let's get the marker out and get this one, especially this one, because that turned out ugly. That doesn't even want to cover up with the marker. There it goes. There we go. And this one here. Bye-bye. All right. Let's finish up the build for today. So here. I don't know if I like that. Anyways, let's see here. This goes in like so. And this goes like it's supposed to stick out like that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see how this. They got some of the worst pictures for this. Let's take this off. Come on, let go. I know you want to let go. Just let go. There we go. I got that. That's out as far as it goes. Right? So it hits that. It's always hit that. See? Okay. So if we got it out that far, put this on. So I see. So there is a track. So I got it on the track now. Okay. So that is like that. And this goes like that. And push in like so. Ah, there we go. Okay, I see. So yes, we had it right. Goes all together fairly nicely. So then it does eventually kind of all come together. And then you pull out like so, and it all pops out like that. Kind of cool. And then you just push this back in, and then it all kind of clicks back together. There we go. All done for today. I want to thank you all for watching. We learned all together and figured it out. Wasn't too hard, but I was struggling figuring it out for a minute there. Send these budgets together. Put like that. Put that away. So, anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. That little thing is going to hold this whole thing, huh? Intriguing. Seems rather small to be holding that whole part. But okay. We still got a little bit to do with this. We got some exhaust or rocket, or I think it's exhaust areas put on here. All right. Well, everyone, until next time, hope you have a great day. I'll be streaming on Monday. Be kind to one another. Take time for your hobby or just for yourself. And have a great night. Bye.